Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today I'm going to ask Spirit, what are they hiding? The person that you're thinking of, what are their thoughts and feelings? What's going on behind the scenes? Anything that Spirit wants to share with us about this connection that maybe you're not aware of? Before we start, if you could please consider hitting that like button. I'm trying to grow my channel, and in order for me to do that, YouTube looks at things like likes and comments. And the more that my channel grows, the more content and I'll be able to create for you, because I'll be able to allocate more time to my YouTube channel. So if you guys could help me out before we start, hit that like button, or throughout the reading, if you feel drawn to hitting that like button, go ahead and do that. Thank you in advance. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, I'm here with my Pisces. If you could please share with me any messages of guidance. What is it that you have for me? What is it that you want? I am listening for you now. What are they hiding? What is the person I'm thinking of hiding? What do you need us to know? Let's see what our energy is. Choosing your path. All is possible. Okay, looking at the path ahead of us. I like the optimism. I like the feeling of like all is possible, because maybe your person isn't showing you that they're really optimistic about the future. Maybe they're just saying we'll see what happens. But maybe they're more optimistic than we think. So let's see where we're going. I got an incredible vibe of optimism. I'll go with that. I have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Believe in miracles. If we have a challenge to overcome, we've got something to do. I've got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Look at that beautiful rainbows. After every storm, the sun comes out, the rainbows come out. So I've got some kind of blessing coming. I feel like there's an obstacle that has been frustrating to both of us, whether it's time, distance, responsibilities, things like that have been holding back this connection from where we really want it to be. Maybe something's going to shift. Embracing the enthusiasm. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. I do feel really happy. I will say that. A Pisces, I feel like I want to be really optimistic. I want to be really happy. Maybe your person's really, really happy with you, and they're just not expressing themselves right now, or you're not getting that feeling that they're happy. You're wondering what they're thinking. But right now, I got to tell you, my energy is telling me that we could be really happy together. So let's keep going. I'm just really busy working. Is it the truth? I do feel like that's the truth. I would love to spend more time with you. I'd love to be with you. I feel the frustration of we either don't have enough quiet time or one-on-one time, or we're losing our connection because of time. Like, time is a problem. I'm really trying to find a balance in life and love. So if time is an issue, can we be more give and take? Can we be flexible? Can we be more understanding? Something has to give, is how it's coming into me, in order for us to be, in the real connection we want. I'm tired. I'm exhausted and I'm drained, mentally, emotionally, and physically. They could be saying that to you. They could be saying, I'm just really tired. I get home from work. I'm exhausted. I just have enough to eat dinner, watch a little TV, go to bed, and then start all over again the next day. I don't have time to come over to your house and hang out at your house for 3 or 4 hours and then go home and get stuff done at my own home. So we could just be struggling with just going back and forth between two different houses and spending time together. Kids, Spirit just said, kids could be a factor in this connection, that it's not that they're hiding these things. I feel like it's obvious, but they may be hiding how frustrated it really is to them. I'm stuck. I can't break out of these illusions. Like, I'm stuck. I'm trapped. I can't move forward, with some of the things that you want to be doing, or some of the things that that you would like to see in this connection. It's either they don't have the time or they don't have the energy. But part of me feels like they just don't even want to talk about it. So they just keep saying the same things. I'm just tired. I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe we can talk tomorrow. And it's always like a delay. It's like a constant delay energy. So reflect and delay, something like that. I'm just kind of pushing it away. I'm going to plan a surprise for you. I have a beautiful surprise plan for you. Maybe when they do have the energy and they do have the time for you, they make it special. Is this one of those connections where it's quality time? Like when they are with you, do they give you undivided attention? Are they really attentive to you? Do they go out of their way to make special plans? Something like that. Compassion. Thank you for caring when no one else did. Thank you for being there. They're realizing that a lot of people probably would not put up with them, that they would have walked away. I adore your innocence. I adore the fact that you're open to making this work, something along those lines. I feel like right now we are both frustrated with we can't get enough of each other because of life. Life is becoming, how do we make this work? It is really the question, Spirit. How do we make this work? I have an 8 of Wands. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Cups. And I have a King of Swords. So this person obviously has a good head on their shoulders, and they probably are exhausted. They're probably building up I'm going to say their portfolio, their financial portfolio. But they're building up their wealth. They're building up their savings, or they're trying to make as much money at this point in their life as they can. And it takes long hours and long days. And that's where their focus is. Their focus is on, unfortunately, that right now. They're career driven. Okay. Could they be really, really happy? Could we make a decision that we want to be together? All right. If this changes and shifts, and it could shift very quickly, I see myself as being really happy with you. This is somebody who, if time is the problem, living together, sharing 2 separate houses, keep maintaining 2 separate houses. It could move in the direction like, I want to create a home with you. I want to live with you. All right. I want to start talking about, I get to see you before work or after work. It's not, I have to come to your house and then I have to go back home again, something like that. So we could be moving in the direction of sharing a life together and starting to talk about, in order for us to be together, we're going to have to make a change. And I feel like that 8 of Wands is coming into me. Very passionate about you, putting in the time, effort. Let's see where this goes. And it is a relatively new journey. So maybe we're not ready to start talking about, are we going to live together, or, something more formal. But right now, I think it's a lot of excuses, but I'm gonna say the excuses are real. I'm gonna say that this person is tired, and this person is struggling with, how do you have a relationship when you work 60 hours a week, or 2 jobs, or you have, joint custody with somebody? How do you do that? So I've got these feelings that are brewing and flowing, and I want to see you, and I want to run over to you after work, and I want to be with you, but then I hold back because then the next day I'm tired and I can't get up and go to work on time, and I have to stay in some kind of routine just to keep the pace that I'm in. I do have some signs coming in. Let's grab those. I just got a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, and a Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what else they're saying. Let's see what else they want you to know. Right now, I'm going to go back to that first message, which was all is possible. All right. In order for them to move forward, They are very optimistic. They do feel like it's going to get better. That's probably what they're holding back. Maybe you think it's not getting better. Maybe they're like, we're doing fine. This is the best relationship I've ever had. Like, you're actually, willing to be flexible with me and work with me with all this stuff going on. So I do feel like they're optimistic about the future. I really do. A carriage, it feels like a fairy tale when I'm with you. Gorgeous. Horses, look at the power and this moving forward, charging forward, coming towards you energy. So I don't feel like their thoughts are, I don't feel like their thoughts are that, this isn't going to work out. I feel like they're just frustrated. I really do. I feel like you may ask them what's going on, or I haven't seen you, or I haven't heard from you. And they say, I've just been really busy. And you're like, you look at your phone and they say, oh, I'm just busy over and over again. It's like, you can't spend 5 seconds to contact me. So we could be having fights over, you have time for everything else, but you don't have time for me. This person's going to have to put you as a priority. Now, when I pulled the summer card, it came into me as the energy could really shift over the next 6 months. I know that sounds like a long time, but if this is worth it, a lot could happen between now and the summer. Okay. We could decide that we want to be together. We want to have one home, that we have some kind of maybe even a healthier routine, that on certain nights we see each other and we look forward to those nights to be together. That it's not, I know you're not with me on other nights, but I know that you're home with the kids, or you're home resting because of work, something like that. But I'm going to say that possibly within the next 6 months, this energy is going to turn into it's working. I'm going to say it that way. All right. They are not holding back their feelings. Spirit just said, I've got this heart. I'm hungry for this love. I want this love. I want you in my life. They're not holding back their feelings. They honor you and they respect you. So they are not lying to you when they say they're busy. They're not lying to you when they say, I can't see you tonight. Like, I'd love to see you, but I just can't. It's just because of, it's just logistics. A mirror image of yourself. Maybe you feel like this is a twin flame. High heels and seduction. They're totally into you. There you go. They're totally into you. So right now they honor you. They respect you. I don't feel like they're playing you. Spirit just said they want to be happy with you. Right now I feel like they're just trying to figure this all out. How do we make this work? That's how do we make it work? It's just a feeling of that. Sometimes we have so much on our plates as adults that adding another person and their life and what's on their plate to our lives is very overwhelming to a lot of people. It just all of a sudden seems like it's a lot of work, or it's a lot of time that they don't have. So you've got to find that middle ground of how two worlds become one. All right. And that's where we're headed. They're thinking positive. I'm going to say that. That's what I want you to focus on. This person is thinking, how do we make this work? So stay focused on that. I'm terrified. Okay. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's not what I was expecting. My life, they could have been in a routine. They could have had their schedule. Everything was working right. They were taking care of their business. They were taking care of everything. And all of a sudden you come in and it's like you threw a wrench into their life, right? There is someone else. I don't feel that way. You could feel that way. You could feel like the nights that they're not with you, or that you haven't heard from them for a while, that there's someone else. This could be what I'm terrified of, that I could lose you to somebody else, or there would be somebody else. I'm not feeling that. I feel like they're very happy with you. And I just feel that they have to figure out, how do we make this work? Time to ground ourselves. How do we find that middle ground? Being more selfish. You could be more selfish. I don't know. One of you, maybe you feel like they're selfish. Are they selfish when they truly are telling you that they can't get to you today because they had a 14-hour day, or they went from one job to the next and they barely had time to eat in between, like some people. So it depends on, do you trust them? Spirit just said, do you trust them when they're telling you these things? You are very special to me. I do believe that. Ace of Cups, overwhelmed with emotions, falling for you. I think we should slow down. That could be what's going on. They miss their routine. They miss I had my life kind of going easy. It was working, and they would love to see you every night, but they can't see you every night. Something like that. And you want to see them more. That it could be a tug of war of, I need more time. I want you to choose. What is it? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? I think this person's moving in the direction of trying to be there for you and trying to, I guess, make it all work. I'm going to say it that way. Make it all work. I do want you. You're special. I want you in my life. So I don't want you to ignore the excuses, because they're real and they may be upsetting to you at certain times. But I want you to believe that what they're telling you, I'm going to say, is the truth. Okay. That if they're saying, I'm just really busy, if they're saying, I'm exhausted, I just want to go home and eat some dinner and go to bed, that they mean that. And it has nothing to do with their feelings for you. You are very special, and they want you. They want you in their life. So what are they holding back? They're holding back. How do we get there? How do we get to where we both want to be? And that's what they're trying to figure out. Give this time, be patient. I feel like you are both moving in the right direction, where two worlds are becoming one, and I want you to focus on that. I'm going to put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to give you both patience in this connection. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank you all for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.